So then I told my wife, "You can kiss my ass." That's what I told her.
And how far away from the house were you when you said that?
Oh, at least a mile.
I would think.
I don't even think she heard me.
Well, that would be the smart thing to do.
Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben, here with my St. Louis hunting extraordinaire, Patrick. Morning, Patrick.
Morning. How are you?
How is hunting season treating my favorite, shall we say, enjoyer of the bourbon?
Oh, it was fine. It was fine. I think for rifle season I'm finished, but it goes until Sunday. But I don't think I'm going to make it out. I was planning on going on Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, but I think with everything we got going on this weekend, I am going to be one fried wire, and while sitting out there would be nice and relaxing, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, here comes the family.
Oh yeah. We about 30 on Saturday.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
That's not a family. That's a tribe.
yeah. My brothers are coming down with theirs, and then my sister's in town with hers, and then in-laws what are here. We have some coming in town, so it'll be fun. It'll be a great time. Yeah.
Oh, I have enjoyed one of your family parties.
Oh,
There's the liquids are flowing and everyone's smiling.
yeah. I think that was my sister's birthday. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
I remember. I want to say it was your wife's. I think it was her mom.
Yes.
Few years ago.
Yeah.
Sitting there with an ice cold beer.
Yeah.
Just enjoying life. And I mean, she was 80s or something like that.
She was in her 90s.
90s.
Yeah, she passed away when she was 93.
Yeah, but when I saw her, she was.
Oh yeah. No, she was enjoying life up till the very end. She had a stroke when she went quickly, and went with her boots on, which is great. So
Absolutely, what a gal! She had a great smile.
Oh, she did. Yeah, we miss her every day, but she was a hoot. She was in the first class of women police officers in St. Louis. Her husband had died as a result of injuries sustained in the line of duty. My father-in-law, and she had quit school to work in the dairy. It was Peevely Dairy, and she was a bottle capper, and she worked at the dairy, and she did that. And then she got married and had started having kids right away. Yep. And she had to go back and get her GED in order to become a police officer. She did that, and she rocked it for a while. Yeah. She was a hoot.
That's amazing that she was in the very first class of women police officers in St. Louis.
Yeah.
That's amazing history.
Yeah.
All right, let's actually jump right in here. What do you think of what's going on over at BINANCE?
Oh, well, my son sent me a link to that. Where was it? It was a tech. We'll put it up in a bit, but there was a link to it. $4.3 billion in fines, and CZ has to step down. And he was arraigned yesterday, wasn't he?
Yep. $40 million bail.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. In Seattle. I know that took place in Seattle. And if you read the article, it's an absolute shakedown.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a complete fucking shakedown.
What actually got CZ in trouble was he is who brought down Sam
FTX, yeah.
FTX.
Yeah.
And that was the smuggling operation for the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
You don't mess with the progressives.
No, not in their money flow. No. I mean, the cat gave them $40 million, and suddenly they get busted, and it was a righteous squeal.
Oh yeah.
CZ put the finger on him because he's getting ready to end up holding the bag.
Yep.
When the shit hits the fan, and Alameda Research is found out to be shoring up FTX's assets, he did exactly what he should have done. And he did the fucking SEC's job, is what he did.
Yes.
And this is the thanks he gets.
Well, if it's all right, CZ is a puppet of the Chinese government.
Oh yeah.
Do not get me wrong. All right. But CZ loves cryptos. It's his lifeblood. It is he's one of the original OGs of like Bitcoin. And he loves the industry.
They came to be in 17, which is when they first were introduced. And the flow that they had of cash into them was just absolutely spectacular. The amount of money that they got on a daily basis dwarfed anything from anybody else. I think they had their daily volume was like 500% greater than what Coinbase would see. Pretty spectacular numbers.
Yeah. So we got Dr. Vagisil. Dr. Vagisil. I love that name. Chainalysis was investigating CZ for transactions in North Korea and other actions. Now, what you have to understand about
North Korea.
Oh no. Chainalysis was a company that the CIA created and then sold it into the private hands of the progressives. And guess who happens to own Chainalysis? Chainalysis. The digital currency group.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. My friends, you have to understand what's going on here. This is the war for the future system. This is BlackRock. This is BlackRock. And this shows you right now the ETF is guaranteed because BlackRock told the SEC. Remember who actually took Gary Gensler out to the woodshed was the CEO of BlackRock. They had a secret meeting on a Sunday. The next week, all of a sudden, Gary Gensler's like, you know what? Maybe we should communicate with BlackRock. Maybe we should tell them what what we here at the SEC, actually what BlackRock told us to do. Maybe we should help them achieve their goal of of uh, of launching the ETF. The ETF was not going to be announced until Binance was out, because Binance is the number one weighted price discovery in Bitcoin. So when people were looking at prices, all that information, a majority of it came from Binance. So the ETF, the goal of the ETF, I'll just break it down for you guys. I've told you this over and over again. They're going to shoot the price up on Bitcoin so fast that the average Joe, the average Jane, ain't going to have a leg to stand on. Coinbase, you won't be able to get no Bitcoin. Kraken, who they announced they're going after again, good luck with that. Jesse ain't CZ. Jesse will spend every last penny he has. This is an OG libertarian. Go down with the ship, motherfucker. So Jesse ain't going to roll over like CZ. Jesse's going to come out swinging. In fact, it was yesterday. Yeah, Jesse, I think he put out a friggin' tweet. Bring it on. Jesse gives zero. It ain't about money for Jesse. Jesse is a freedom-fighting libertarian George Washington type. The SEC has their hands full with two individuals right now. Number one is not who you think it is. It's a guy named Hart. All right, Hart. What's his first name? Shit. I did an interview with him years ago. Oh, help me out there, Richard Hart. All right, Richard Hart. For the last 6 months, they've been trying to go after Richard Hart. Richard Hart is next level smart. You could take the whole SEC and put him up against Richard Hart, and he'll destroy him. Because Richard Hart knows law, knows common law, knows structure of law, and gives no authority to SEC. All he's asked for, all Richard Hart has asked for in front of all these friggin' courts is show me the contract I signed with the SEC. They got nothing. They got nothing. The SEC, when they want to attack you, they send you a failure to register. Well, what Richard Hart knows is I didn't register. Well, yeah, you're guilty. Really? Show me the law where I have to. There is no law. There is no law that says you have to register with the SEC. Now, where Coinbase screwed up, they registered with the SEC. Where Binance screwed up, they registered with the SEC. Kraken has never registered with the SEC. And that's what they're coming after them for. That you never registered as a security exchange. Yeah, you're right. We didn't. So fuck off.
This article I was talking about, TechCrunch.com. Well, hell, let me throw it up there. And they say exactly that. They say that Kraken is being charged for allegedly operating an unregistered securities exchange, broker, dealer, and clearing agency.
Yep. And Jesse don't give a shit because there's no law that says he has to. Because remember, the SEC runs under a charter. And all agencies run under a charter. A charter is not a branch origination document under the Constitution.
Share that article, will you?
Oh yeah, of course.
I just posted it in the comments.
Right. Where Binance screwed up was they registered at remember Binance actually split in half and created another entity that was called the Binance.US entity. That's where the people in the US could trade using Binance US. They registered with the SEC. Well, as soon as you register with the SEC, then you fall into the Charter of Authority, SEC. And that's where the SEC can come back and go, oh, look, Hassan, or, oh, God, what's the terrorist organization ran by the CIA?
Hamas?
Yes, where Hamas in North Korea, which is all CIA, right? They used your platform to exchange currencies. And you also let Russia do it too. So we here at the SEC, now that you've filed as a organization with the SEC, we have the authority to fine you. Now, also, remember that Obama, Google this crap, Obama in 2014 wrote or amended the SEC and the Penalties Allocations Act of some year, where these penalties and these, settlements, that the money from there can be distributed to non-government organizations. So these penalties and fines, they're not being paid to the federal government. Oh no. They are being paid to non-governmental organizations, also known as charities. Now, which non-governmental organizations are qualified for these funds? One of them is George Soros's foundation. Some of the others is the Tides Foundation. Now, the Tides Foundation is just basically the organization that hands out all the dough. Let's see what other organizations are under the Tides Foundation. That would be let's see. That'd be the charitable foundations ran by the wives of Mitt Romney, her charitable organization, the Clinton Foundation, the McCain Charitable Foundation, ran by John McCain's daughter and wife, and also the McConnell Charitable Organization ran by McConnell's wife,
who has serious Chinese connections.
Wait, what?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I did the hell you said
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir.
So, and who are the charitable organizations that Sam Pinkman-Fraud was giving to? Oh, it was the Tides Foundation. It was the Clinton Foundation. It was progress.org. You know why I will not use Progressive Insurance Company?
Because of the name.
Bingo. Because of the CEO is one of the leaders of the progressive movement. Now, all of you who watch my show know that the progressive movements originated out of the Fabian Society over in London, out of the London School of Economics, that the Communist Party created, and that separated the communists and the progressives. The Communist Party in 1870, they started to infiltrate Russia, or Prussia, shall we say. They also infiltrated other areas. The progressive movement was sent to America. So the world, and who was it funded by? Who owned the Bank of London? Who funded the school, the London School of Economics? It was, can anyone guess? The biggest, the largest, the most important Jewish banking family of the time?
Not the Rothschilds.
The Rothschilds. The Rothschilds in the mid to late 1700s, actually a little bit earlier, they purchased the London Bank. after the Rothschilds, who that's not their original name.
No, the Bowers.
The Bowers, who were the Bowers? The Bowers were the original family who owned the shipping and trade company known as East Indian Trade Corporation. Interesting. So, my friends, what we have here is a continuation. And who is BlackRock? Do you know why they call themselves BlackRock? Right? BlackRock is what is on the shield of the Red Shields. Who is the Red Shields? The Rothschilds. And the BlackRock represents the Black Rock that was at the first East Indian Trade Company's office. It's where they launched their first ship, was off of a port where the famous Black Rock was. Know your history, you know the whole story.
Was that Portsmouth?
That I don't know. It's over in Europe. I don't remember the exact location of the Black Rock, but that's why they named themselves Black Rock. Yep, hence the Black Pearl. Right, that was a ship. That was a real ship. And the captain was Blackbeard. And Blackbeard was one of the generals from the East Indian Trade Company that was told to go and attack the pirates. So the pirates were against the pirates. And that's why George Washington, Patrick, what was the first war America was in right after the Revolution?
It was over in Africa off the coast. It was Tripoli, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It's why we created the Navy.
And the Marines.
And the Marines. Yep. Oh, my friends. This goes deeper than you guys can even imagine. So BlackRock is now in the midst of trying to take over the next system. And that's why they took out Binance. That's why they took out CZ. Because he who controls price discovery controls the world with Bitcoin. That's what everyone's fighting for. Who controls price discovery of Bitcoin? They can't let Binance, because if they let Binance, then the rest of the world has influence on price discovery.
Well, you're talking about free market, and we just can't have that.
Oh, we can't have that free market bullshit.
Icky bad. Icky bad.
No, BlackRock must control the price discovery of Bitcoin. That's why they have to take out Kraken, because Kraken Kraken has a larger daily volume than BlackRock will, and they can't have that. They can't have Kraken setting a price. That's why Coinbase has been, that's why they forced Coinbase to go public. What do you think's going on with OpenAI? Why did the board of directors kick out Sam Altman?
And why is he back?
And who is he?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. I did not know this until last night.
WorldCoin.
Well,
Do you
OpenAI is owned by a cooperative of investors. Microsoft is one of them. There's about 5 or 6 others that are involved in that. I was not aware of that. And so when he gets kicked out by this board of directors, which is a not-for-profit organization, the only arm of it that is a for-profit organization is ChatGPT.
Yep.
OpenAI is not-for-profit. And he gets a job offer and a job with Microsoft, one of the investors in the company, when he's let go. I mean, this is the shit that soap operas are made of on an economic level. And now he's going back in, and the guy who took over has been fired.
Yeah.
That board of directors is going to get cleared out.
Oh, they already have been.
Okay.
I heard this morning they got escorted out by security. Because if you understand who Sam Altman is the creator of a project called WorldCoin.
Hey, we're 31 minutes in, Rick.
All right, Patrick and I are going to talk more about this and other things at noon today on CALIX Solutions.
Cyber
stuff.
Yep.
How do they join that, Patrick?
You can go to the website if you're not already a subscriber, and you can go to cyber stuff. There's a link at the top of the website. You can go there, and then you'll be able to go over to subscriptions. It's Cyber Suite is the link at the top of the website. It's right after Crypto Laptops and Liberty Laptops, and then you scroll down and you're able to see there's more detail section under subscription levels. You can find the cyber stuff link and the helpline link, whichever one, and purchase that.
And right now, we have Liberty laptops and crypto laptops, $100 off. So, word from the sponsor. Be right back.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
Okay. Thank you, Glad Wine. Rotterdam is port of the Black Rock.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. My friends, now, Patrick, I know you're busy. Do you want to hang out or do you want to meet up at noon?
I got some stuff to take care of.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Everyone, I'm telling you guys, Black Rock is, after Patrick leaves us, I'm going to show you guys. Here's a little heads up of what's coming. Chicago is building the first giant encampment for illegal migrants on the south side.
Yeah.
They block the news from reporting it. My friends, for those who don't know history, this is what happened in World War II. What you guys know as the concentration camps were actually illegal immigrant camps to start with. All of the illegal Jews who had moved into Germany were being held in illegal alien encampments. The propaganda switched the names to concentration camps. My friends, we are repeating World War II. And I'm going to show you where Morning Joe, the show Morning Joe, literally is petrified because they know what's coming. They're warning the people Trump will arrest, execute, and deport people here in America. Oh, yes. Trump will execute people in a military tribunal. Hillary Clinton was right when she said, if Trump's elected, we will all hang. Bitch, you're right. So, Patrick, you have a great day. I'll see you at noon. Everyone else, YouTube, you go bye-bye.
Adios.
Love you, Patrick. All right, YouTube, if you want, I'm going to walk you guys through how this is going to lay out right here, today, right now. But YouTubes will not allow me. They'll block my show. So join the private server under here. In fact, everyone on Rumble, sorry, Rumble, there's shit I can't even say on Rumble that I'm going to say, and I'm going to prove it. So we are switching directly to the private server. Sorry, Rumble. I love Rumble, but Rumble is still inside the system. They're working on it, blockchaining Rumble. But until they do, the algorithms of the Google control Rumble. Hence, Rumble's attack they got the other day. See, some of you may not realize Rumble had a denial of service attack the other day. Shut Rumble down. There's things I can't say on Rumble, but they're on my private server that I pay $2,700 a month for. I can't. So if you want to join the private server, there's two ways. Click the link under here for my private server. It's in the description. You can choose Patreon or you can choose Substack. Well, if you click those now, you'll come right back to this video live. And don't choose the free option on Substack or Patreon, because I gotta pay for this, the private server. So everyone else, bye-bye. Private server people, hold please.